Welcome to the Cook Center for MNU Volleyball action. Heart of America Conference Tournament starts here in Olathe, Kansas. At 1 p.m., we're facing the Baker Wildcats in a big one, a 3-versus-6 matchup. And the Pioneers come up a 2-0 season sweep in the regular season. Can they continue that success in the postseason? We'll have 2 minutes left. We'll do our starting laps, national anthem, prayer, all the above, and then we'll be back in action here in the Cook Center. Starting lineup. We can do team. We can try to do. You think you can get it fast enough between sets so we can get something up? I think it would make more sense to do players. I know, but we don't have the lineup. That's where they pull the names from. From there, like when you put player stats on there, they ask you for a away or home team, right? I mean, if you want to put them in, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna announce it on the mic no matter what. I might not be able to do it.
Volleyball fans, welcome to Mid-American Nazarene University, the Cook Center, Bell Family Arena, and Rocky Lamar Court. The MNU Pioneers welcome our guests from Baldwin City, Kansas, the Wildcats of Baker University, for the Heart of America Conference Tournament quarterfinal volleyball match. We begin today's match with prayer led by MNU Director of Athletics, Ryan Thompson. Please stand for prayer and remain standing for our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your hats or render a salute if you are a veteran of military service as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Let's pray. Lord, we just thank you for your goodness and your grace that we experience every day. We just thank you for this competition that we get to participate in. We just recognize that you give each athlete gifts and abilities. And we just pray that you would help them to use them in a way that would honor and glorify you. We also pray that you would keep each athlete free from injury. And we just pray all these things in the name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Let's meet today's starters. First, for the Wildcats. A junior libero from Gardner, Kansas, number 4, Reese Kell. A sophomore outside hitter from Pleasant Hill, Missouri, number 5, Abby Whitholm. A junior opposite from Florissant, Missouri, number 6, Kylie Murray. A junior middle blocker from Topeka, Kansas, number 10, Bree Reedy. A senior middle blocker from Olathe, Kansas, number 13, Meredith Brown. A senior setter from Topeka, Kansas, number 16, Taryn Dial. And a sophomore opposite from New Huli, American Samoa, number 34, Kohani Okuau, Misi Pekka. And now the starters for the Pioneers. A 5'6" sophomore libero from Lee Summit, Missouri, number 1, Emily Mathis. A 5'8" sophomore outside hitter from Vicenza, Italy, number 7, Isa Monari. A 5'10" sophomore outside hitter from Baldwin City, Kansas, number 8, Alyssa Riker. A 5'7" freshman center from Prineville, Oregon, number 9, Callie Weinbarger. A 5'11" junior middle blocker from Marion, Kansas, number 11, Mia Olsen. A 6-foot junior middle blocker from Bukov, Slovakia, number 13, Pavlina Belkova. And a 5'10" sophomore outside hitter from Chanhassen, Minnesota, number 19, Manny Schmidt. Pioneers are coached by Molly Karagiorov in her 7th season. She's assisted by Jennifer Scott and Katrina Davis. It's time for volleyball.
All right, folks, here we are in the Cook Center. Starters have been announced, and we're on our third matchup here between the Pioneers and the Wildcats. Pioneers have took the first 2, 5 down in Baldwin City, 4 here in the Cook Center, hoping for 3 today. Pioneers, a 3 seed, facing the Baker Wildcats, a 6 seed. Winner will go on to face the winner of the other 1 o'clock game today, William Woods versus Missouri Baptist, which is playing in St. Louis this morning, or this afternoon down for Missouri Baptist. Volleyball almost underway here in the Cook Center. Regular seasons are over, so we can conclude those. The Pioneers finished 20-7, 14-4 in conference. About even at home and away, 9-2 at home, 9-4 at away. The Baker Wildcats came in at 17-9 in this regular season, 11-7 in conference. Just about even for them as well from home and away, 8-4 in the home, 7-5 and away. First sub comes in, Emily Mathis checks in for Pelkova. And we got action here in the Cook Center.
Pioneers will begin set 1 serving. Weinbarger serving.
Callie Weinberg to serve. Callie is a freshman, leads the team in aces. There by Whitlam. Good spike there. Mathis digs it out. Back to the other side. Whitlam again with a chance. That one goes into the net. And the Pioneers start the game off with the first point. Weinberg with 53 aces to finish the regular season, 44 serve errors. Big swing there by the Wildcats Stout, and she gets her first kill of the game. First kill for the Wildcats. 2 subs coming in, Taryn Dial and Kylie Murray. Dial going back to serve. She serves from the right side. Dial is a senior from Topeka, Kansas. She serves from the left side now. Ball up and over. Reichert. Weinberger, Olsen. That one goes down, and Kale saves it. Good hustle there by the Wildcats to get it back over, but a free ball. Big swing there by Reichert. Double block is good for the Baker Wildcats. Pioneers have it back. Another block by the Wildcats. Maddie Schmidt tips it over. Smart move there. Kylie Murray there to save it. Weinberger Olsen tipped off. The Baker Wildcats. Kell saves it over. Murnari, Weinberger, Olsen. That one no good. So we got a little volley. Missapauga with the save. Widlam tips it over for Weinberger. Mathis gets it to Reichard. Reichard, big swing. That one is out. And Wildcats win the long volley. Like we saw earlier when they played here in the Cook Center, the first set, any long volleys went back to the Wildcats. And then it kind of flipped the other way around in those last couple sets. Started to see a similar story we saw unfold here just a couple of weeks ago. Weinberger over to Maddie Schmidt. She swings way over and out. 3-1 is your score. The Pioneers looking for another win. 38 in the RPI. 42 teams make the national tournament. So they're going to have to figure out a way to win a couple games here and probably sneak in, hopefully. Big swing there. That one's out of bounds. Meredith Brown, no good. And the Pioneers get the ball back. Alyssa Reichert serves. She had just one serve ace on the season. She doesn't serve a whole lot normally, but she does today. Molly changing things up from the back line. Murray with a great tip into the corner. Reichert can't get there. Your score 4-2. Great hustle there by the Pioneers. Couldn't get there. Widlam going back to serve. Widlam is a sophomore from Pleasant Hill, Missouri. She's had a good season for the Wildcats. She gets that one over. Bartosh, Weinberger, Runari tips it over. Wildcats handle it. Missapauga gets blocked. Double blocked by Olsen and Schmidt, and Olsen can't get it to fall there on the kill. Missapauga again. Tipped off the Pioneers, and then Mia Olsen just serves it right down. You don't need 3 hits if you don't have to use all 3. Why not? She kills it down the line. 3-4. She's going to get a sub in. Nayeli Rodriguez coming back to serve. She's from San Juan, Puerto Rico, a sophomore. Been great for the Pioneers in the back line. She's got 35 serve aces. Third most on the team behind Emily Mathis and Callie Weinberg. Dial over to Murray. Blocked by the Pioneers. Back on the Wildcat side. Missapauga hits the line. And is out of bounds, so it's going to be tied up 4s. Rodriguez from the left side. Up and over. And over the line as well. So the serve is long. Point goes to Baker. Back to serve. Number 1, Kate Reese. Kate Reese, a sophomore out of Shawnee, Kansas. Went to Shawnee Mission just 15 minutes down the road. Murnari. Weinberger back to Murnari. Tipped out of bounds by the Baker Wildcats, and a point. We'll back to you action, and a couple more subs coming. Avery Lowe, Alex Thomas. Thomas going to serve. Pioneers kind of giving a different rotation than we've seen most of the season for them, but they're hoping this is the one that works out best. Thomas gets a Widlam dial. Big swing there by number 10, Bria Reedy. She gets the kill to go. She had 172 kills. Now 173, 172 in the regular season, averaging 1.7 kills per set. That's 4th on the team for the Wildcats. So she had a good year. In the back line, can't quite see the number. That's Kylie Murray. Bartosh, a good save. Runari swings, dug out by Murray. Barely over there by Elfner. The Wildcats have a chance here from just outside the line. Elfner gets blocked. Good save by Munari to get it back over. Big swing by Brown, no good. Sorry, that was Reedy. Avery Lowe, that one goes off the hands of Whitlam and out of bounds. Tied up again, 6-6. Isabella Munari going back to serve. Munari is the sophomore. Big part of this team. She plays all the way around the rotation. That one does not fall for a serve ace, but they do get it over well. Messipuka blocks. Avery Lowe and Pelkova double for the block. That goes down. And your score is 6-7. Munari in the back line. That one just barely over, and it causes trouble for the Wildcats. It's going to be a serve ace. Almost was spelled trouble for the Pioneers, but Munari sneaks it over the top of the net. And Munari again. Messipuka handles it well. Big swing by Reedy, blocked by Pelkova. Kell saves it. Whitlam gives him a free ball. Pioneers, can they take advantage? Thomas over Lowe, right down the middle and into the left corner is good. Avery Lowe gets one to go for the first score for her tonight. 9-6. Ref has a communication with Reedy on something. We can't tell from up here, but wasn't happy about something that was handled. Munari still on the back line. Messipuka. Kunz over and down for the Wildcats. Stout gets to go.
Wildcat is out of bounds. Point Pioneers.
And Munari still in the back line, 10-6. Whitlam. Miranda. Messipuka down the line and good. Both line judges call it in. Both refs call it in. And they score their first point in a while. Pioneers went on a good run there. They're up 3, 10-7 in this first set. We will keep you posted on this William Woods Missouri Baptist score as well, as that one goes into net from Messipuka. Serve air, 7-11. As if the Pioneers win this game and Missouri Baptist wins that game, they'll face down in St. Louis at Missouri Baptist. If Missouri Baptist drops one to William Woods, the Pioneers could have a chance of hosting another round here at William Woods, I believe on Tuesday. Munari, Thomas, Reichard tips it over and out. Set was too far from Thomas. She couldn't control it. And the Pioneers cannot get the point. Wildcats down 8-11. 3 points. No timeouts taken by either team. Kell from the back line. Kell gets it over. Reichert, Thomas, Olsen. Sideways swipe. Kell saves it. Whitlam off the foot of the line judge. That's an easy call when that happens. And the Pioneers score there. Double sub, Weinberger and Maddie Schmid comes back in. So Weinberger resets the order in the back line. 12-8 is your score. Postseason play calls for a little bit of a different lineup change. And that one goes out of bounds, just out. Close call for the line judge. She seemed pretty confident though, 12-9. Both teams probably running a slightly different rotation, or shorter for sure, than they will in the regular season, trying to make sure that their players, they trust the players that are out there and they can take advantage of their stars. Dial from the left side. Matthews calls it out. It is out. Line judge agrees. 13-9.
Point MNU. Reichert serving.
Well, it's a Reichert back to serve. Like I said, hasn't served a whole lot this year, but she does so far today. Gets it over. Whitlam. Dial back to Whitlam. Big swing off of Reichert's arms and out. Baker gets the point. 13-10. Sub Dominique Bartosh comes in for Reichert. Whitlam. Back to serve. That one goes over. Weinberger over to Olsen, no good. Dial over to Mesipuka, out. Way long. 14-10. Rodriguez comes in for Olsen. They're hoping she can have another stout performance from the back lines like she did versus McPherson when she set the record this year. That would be huge for the Pioneers here. Kell, Dial. Big swing there by Brown, no good. Double tip off of Wildcats. Falls down, and Baker does not get the point. Just quite too late, too early. Timeout, Baker Wildcats. Your score 15-10. We're going to go to commercial break here in the Pioneer Sports Network and the Hart Conference Tournament.
Welcome to the Heart of America Athletic Conference, where innovation meets tradition. Here, growth is not just measured in victories, but in the development of character and sportsmanship. Our student athletes compete at a championship level, pushing their limits every day. The Heart is committed to an uncommon student athlete experience that features some of the premier athletic programs in the NAIA. Our commitment to excellence goes beyond athletics, establishing a community of support and mentorship. But what truly sets us apart is the heart with which we play. Join us and experience the passion, the drive, and the spirit of champions. That passion and commitment extends off the playing field and into graduation. The Heart of America Athletic Conference, champions in competition, leaders in life.
Back here in the Cook Center, your score is 15-10. Wildcats take their first time out. Pioneers have had success so far in this game. Baker Wildcats missing a good amount of their hills on the outside. Can't quite find that line. Pioneers take advantage of it with a 5-point lead. So far, Avery Lowe leads the team in kills with 2. Pretty spread out. Not a whole lot of kills, just 5 to account for. Only 4 for the Wildcats. That one goes out.
Pioneer service long. Point.
And the Wildcats get a point initially out of it. Kate Reese is going to go back to serve.
Reese serving.
She's going to serve just about down the middle, a little bit on the left side, what they call the left slot, at least in basketball. She gets it over. Mathis. Weinberger, Renare just a little far on the set, and she handles it well, though. And that one goes straight to the net. Murray can't get it over. Mistimed it, so both teams with a little bit of struggle out of that timeout, but the Pioneers are the one who took advantage of that play.
Thomas serving.
Thomas to serve now. 16-11. Alex Thomas, a senior from Olathe. Calms herself, composes, hits it, gets it over. Woodlum, Dial, big swing there by Reedy and in. That one goes 16-12. Pioneers, another sub. Miranda comes in for Dial. Murray from the right side. Over to Munari. Thomas, back to Munari. Tipped off the line and down in. Munari gets the kill. Munari gets her second kill of the game. 5 total attempts, so she's hitting at a 40% rate so far today. Very spread out for the Pioneers all around. Nobody really leading the pack, but you are up 5. It's what you love to see out of your Pioneers playing good team volleyball. Misipuka swings long to the cross. Reichert handles it well. Avery Lowe can't get it to go, but that one does go out. So she does. It seemed like an easy dig. Well, I guess was not. It came off the arm weird. 18-12. That's her third kill. Her team leading third kill in this set. Munari. Whittleham handles it. Miranda over to Misipuka, and she gets it to go down the middle. Emily Mathis can't quite get there. 18-13. Missy Pekka, the back serve for the Wildcats. She had 27 serve aces, 37 serve airs. Serves it really high and over. Mathis, Thomas, Kelkova, and in.
Kelkova with a kill.
Tips to the top of the net and down.
Mathis.
And they take advantage, 19-13. That thing went soaring up in the air on that serve. Very different from Kel for the Wildcats. Two opposite approaches, both work well. Mathis gets it down. Mia Olsen with a good play there. Ball just goes slightly over to the Pioneer side. She tips it all the way down where there is no Wildcats. And another timeout by the way, Baker Wildcats, 20-13. We have plenty of matches going on today. The women's basketball team is playing right now. Same with women's soccer. We'll be playing 7 o'clock at Missouri Valley for the semifinals of the Hart Conference Tournament. The men's soccer team finished yesterday with a win, which means they will play at Baker Wildcat on Tuesday for the championship. If anybody wanted to make the ride down, it would be huge. It's a great environment always down there, and especially when we can bring some of our fans. So go cheer on your Pioneers down at Baker on Tuesday for the championship. The men's basketball and women's basketball team won't be back home for a while. November 22nd is our next home game. So we have quite a long time, 14 days, 2 weeks from today. Plenty of to watch, though, on the Pioneer Sports Network, as you still have plenty of games coming, hopefully national tournament games. We don't know exactly when those, if we will host women's or men's soccer, but we hope so. Volleyball also has the opportunity. They're kind of in a weird spot. Still opportunity for them to host, but there's also an opportunity for them to fall out and be one of the last teams out of the tournament. So a couple big wins here will count for it. A lot of good things happen for Pioneers. They also have Pioneer football today down at Missouri Valley. So both teams down at Missouri Valley, and cross country ran this morning down in Cedar Rapids as that one goes out 20-14.
Point Wildcats.
They had one qualifier for sure, Bella, who is qualified for nationals, waiting to see for their women's side if their team qualifies in an at-large bid. So great things happening all around for the Pioneers as Kel serves. Just a little jump, a little throw, gets it over. Low, way out of bounds, almost goes into the whole Baker Wildcats bench. And she didn't have a great angle, had to turn completely and then try to find that line. That's tough to do. Kel still to serve. Just hits it off the bottom of her hand. Thomas to Olsen. Kel knocked over. Can't handle it. Olsen gets the kill.
Point MNU.
Let's see. Olsen has 3, tying Avery Lowe for kills so far in this game. 9 attempts. She leads the team in attempts by far. Weinberger back. That one goes down. Big swing there by Olsen. Weinberger to Reichert. That one is good to go, though. So the block goes back to Pioneers' way, and a quick kill there for Reichert. Makes it 22-15. Wildcats are out of timeouts. Pioneers just 3 points away from taking set 1. Miranda over to Brown. Brown, that one's good. Off the hands of Mia Olsen and down. 2 subs for the Wildcats, Dial and Murray. Dial goes back to serve from the left side, most likely, depending on who they want to attack. She does. That one, no spin. Tip there by the Wildcats. And saved. They're going to have a chance on their side. Murray, double block off of Olsen's head, I believe. Goes back the Wildcats' way. Maddie Schmidt can't handle it. Molly gets involved. Tips it out of bounds. 22-17. So that one off the side of Mia Olsen's head and down. And Dial's going to serve again. 5-point lead for the Pioneers, 22-17. Dial gets it over. Reichert, Weinberger, Reichert blocked down by Baker Wildcats score. 22-18.
Point, Wildcats.
Good block there by the Wildcats. Murray credited with that one. Sorry, that's Whitlam credited with that one. Sometimes they come with a double, sometimes they don't. Both these teams known for their double block. Weinberger over to Olsen. Olsen out of bounds. Missed the kill attempt. 22-19. Could be not too long till we see a Pioneers timeout here. Just to hold off the Baker Wildcats from a big run. See if they can ice Dial. Dial gets it over. Weinberger. Back to Riker. That's a free ball. Dial, big swing by Murray. Dug out by Emily Mathis. Good save. Munari from the back line attack. Out. And that's going to be the timeout right there. 22-20 is your score. Pioneers take their first timeout. Still up by 2 here in the Cook Center. Yeah, the Pioneers hoping for a big one here. If they win this first set, it means a lot for their momentum. I mean, only 3 points left. And the Pioneers take the first one. And Pioneers kind of hoping they can win a big one here. Then it determining on, Missouri Baptist or William Woods. They could face a big matchup that could boost them in the RPI in Missouri Baptist. Or they could face a team in William Woods to be a little easier opponent and go a little farther in the tournament. And you kind of hope that CMU wins that side, which would give them a chance to knock off CMU in the finals for an at-large bid. (22-10), 13 seconds left. Both teams on the court and ready. Dial gets it over. Saved there by Reichard. Mathis over to Schmid. Mesipuka handles it. Big swing by Whitlam and in. 22-21. Now it's a 1-point game. Momentum shifted. Timeout does not stop that. Baker gets the point again, and Dial continues for the Wildcats. From the left side. That one's still in. Weinberger over to Olsen. They can't quite handle it, but it does fall. Good hit there by Weinberger. Not at the set that she wanted, but does get to Olsen in a spot where she can capitalize for a point. 23-21. Mesipuka. Dial over Brown, no good. Weinberger, big swing by Olsen off the arms of Brown and out. 24-21 set point. Now the Pioneers starting to feel it. Riker's going to have a chance to end it here in the back line. Whitlam, Dial, Murray. Now they reset. Munari swings, and that one's good. It's going to be a set win for the Pioneers to go up 1-0 on the Wildcats. So we'll switch sides. We'll have 3 minutes left. And we're going to be back in action here in the Cook Center in just a little bit. We're going to go to commercial break here in the Pioneer Sports Network.
Welcome to the Heart of America Athletic Conference, where innovation meets tradition. Here, growth is not just measured in victories, but in the development of character and sportsmanship. Our student athletes compete at a championship level, pushing their limits every day. The Heart is committed to an uncommon student athlete experience that features some of the premier athletic programs in the NAIA. Our commitment to excellence goes beyond athletics, establishing a community of support and mentorship. But what truly sets us apart is the heart with which we play. Join us and experience the passion, the drive, and the spirit of champions. That passion and commitment extends off the playing field and into graduation. The Heart of America Athletic Conference, champions in competition, leaders in life.
Back here in the Cook Center, Pioneers take the first set. For the Pioneers, Munari and Olsen both lead with 4 kills each. Low behind her with 3. Diggs-wise, Riker with 4. She had 10 total reception attempts. Riker with a good set. On the other side, Widlum has 3 kills. Reedy with 2. Misapuka with 2. So not a whole lot of action on the front line. A lot of missing outside, serve air, stuff like that. For Diggs, Murray and Misapuka tied with 4. 13 reception attempts from Woodlum. So neither team really standing out in any facet of the game, but Pioneers do get the win. Set 1. Check in here on the William Woods score for a second when I can get that pulled up. Baker Wildcats going to start with it. Kell is going to be the first one to serve.
Kell serving.
Kell gets it over. Wurnari. Thomas over the low on the right side. Swings. Hits off the arms. Vespuka and down for a point. Over in St. Louis, Missouri Baptist took the first set 25-20. Same as our score here in the first set. And they're up 6-1 in the second set. So both teams' higher seeds are winning. Widlom gets it over. Weinberger, Mathis, Riker. Big swing in the middle and into the net. That one's going to be no good. 1-1.
Point, Baker. Dial serving.
Dial's going to get a chance to serve now. That one goes over Mathis. Weinberger, Olsen down and good dig out there by Kell. Whittlom down on the line. Good call there by the line judge. Emily Mathis can't get there. Looks back to see maybe it was out of bounds, and it was not.
Dial serving.
Still to serve is Dial. 2-1. And that one's a serve ace.
Point, BU.
Dial with 40 serve aces this season, by far 5 more than next closest. And Murray, she just didn't even have a good game here serving the ball when she played last time, but Riker gets that one to go on the kill attempt. Kell can't handle it, goes off of her arms and down. Yeah, Dial had a rough game for the back line last time they were here, but now starting to figure it out, and obviously had success all season long. Riker to serve and over. And Widlom gets that one to go. Kill attempt is good. Baker to serve again. So Pioneers can't get a rally going either way yet. Widlom the back to serve after her kill on the left side. Gets it over. Bartosh handles it quite well. Smid back to Bartosh, back line attack. And it falls. That one's going to be Bartosh with a kill. That's her first of the game. She doesn't have a whole lot of those being in the back line. Doesn't ever come to the front line, so good for Bartosh to get into the action from the back line. Rodriguez gets it over. Munari tries to tip it over, goes down and in. The Baker tipped it and went out, so that one's going to go back to Pioneers' way. Now it's tied again, 4-4. Women's basketball lost a big one down in Concordia, 84-57. Not how they wanted to come out on their first loss of the season. Rodriguez can't handle the big swing by Murray, and that one falls, 5-4. And Baker's going to go back with Reese. Reese with 20 serve aces on the regular season, 21 serve errors. 26 matches played every one of them. Munari, Weinberger back to Munari. That one goes into the net and out and down. Pioneers can't take advantage. 6-4 is your score.
Point, Wildcats.
Reese. Over. Mathis handles it. Weinberger to Pelkova. Tips it barely over into the front line. Handled well by the Wildcats. Mitsipuka swings, gets hits off. The refs, I'm not sure what they're calling. Whether it hit off the hands of our team or whether it hit off the net, I believe is what they're looking at. And they're going to give the points to the Baker Wildcats. They're going to say that it was off the Pioneers, not off the net. That's going to be 7-4. Reese. Munari. Weinberger over to Munari again. Good kill there. Pioneers take advantage. Out of timeout. Ball don't lie is what they say in basketball. I'm going to say it for volleyball too. Why not? Thomas goes back to serve. A good amount of Baker Wildcats made the trip out here, so good, decent-sized crowd, not a whole lot of students here on a Saturday afternoon. Pelkova reaches over and down. Just too far on the reception, and they take advantage. Alex Thomas still on the back line. Gets it over. Widlom. Dial. Reedy off of Thomas. Good dig. Mathis goes over to Munari, and that one falls. Widlom should have been able to get that one. It was kind of a slow ball, but they can't handle it. It's going to be 7-all. Thomas still in the back line. It's over. Widlom. Dial. Misipuka. Blocked out of bounds by Pelkova in the low. Wildcats take back the lead. 8-7.
Point, Wildcats. Murray serving.
In the back line is Kylie Murray. Murray gets it over. Bartosh. Thomas over to Bernard from the right side. Double block is good. Gets it back to the Pioneer side. Bartosh, Thomas, low. That one goes back to the Pioneer side as well off a good dig. Thomas over to Bernard. And that one can't be handled by Whitlow, but she does well in the first one, but not on the second one. 8-8 is your score. And now Isabella Munari back to serve from the right side. Munari had a good season from the back line. We'll talk about it after this one. Again, Pelkova tries to get it down, just not enough on her side to get a control of it, but Riker gets a chance to swing. That one goes in. Pioneers score. Riker with another kill. Munari on the season. Let's see, she's got 12 serve aces, 11 serve errors. Give that one over and off the face of Miranda. Sorry. Of Stout, and they don't call it a double hit anywhere. Came off of a lot of her body parts. I guess it doesn't matter as long as she doesn't swing for the contact. I'm not sure. I think they would have called that one. Into the net, the Wildcats go 10-8. Was a weird play there. Timeout Baker. They call an early one here. 10-8 is your score. So let's look at some scores here. 14-0 Pioneers football are up versus Missouri Valley. Second quarter, 10:58 left. See if we can tell who scored these touchdowns. Devin Andrews scores the first one on a 24-yard rush to get the Pioneers on the board, and then Drew Miller completes a pass to Ion Carter for 5 yards to make it 14-0. The Pioneers need a couple wins to get a chance at either a co-championship or possibly a tri-championship like they had 2 years ago. If they win this game, Baker loses, and they go down and beat Benedictine next week, which is a tall task. They can still come out with a share of the championship, whether it's 2 or 3. So the Pioneer football fighting for a lot. Down in St. Louis, or over in St. Louis, your score is 13-11 in the second set. Missouri backs us up by 2. And like I said, women's basketball lost earlier today, a big one, a big-time loss for their first one down by Concordia and the Classic. Emily Mathis can't handle the big swing by Missy Pekka, and that one goes down for a 10-9. Missy Pekka back to serve. 27 serve aces on the season. She's done well. Can she continue to set? She serves it way high and down. Emily Mathis. Bernari over to Riker. Kell. Reedy swings. Mathis tries to get off one arm. Can't. 10-all is your score. Missy Pekka from the back line into the net. That's going to be another serve error for her. The first of this set. Second of this set. Sorry, that's the first. Mathis back to serve. 11-10, 1-point lead. Pioneers won the first set, hoping for a 2-0. Baker looking to tie it up. Miranda gets it over to Reedy, blocked by Mia Olsen, and down and in. 12-10 is your score. The Pioneers starting to find something going here. And some shenanigans going on over there on the sideline. That one goes out by Emily Mathis, a serve error, the second of the game, one for each team. Oh, Pioneer bench trying to figure out how they get that one to go. They can't quite handle it. I'm not quite sure what was going on. We'll have to see if we can catch it on camera next time, because that was interesting for sure. Kell. Short hop. Over. Mathis. Thomas. Olsen. Good. 13-11. Weinbarger comes in. Maddie Smith comes in, so your starting lineup back in for the Pioneers. Stout comes in. So not fully the starting line for the Baker Wildcats, but close. Whitlam, tipped by Olsen and Smid. And they're going to say that Brown was in the net. It was almost bad for the Pioneers, but they take advantage off of Wildcats' mishandle. 14-11. Reichert saves it. Big swing by Maddie Schmidt. They're already celebrating. Got to slow down here. Don't celebrate too early. Emily Mathis, Weinberger. Big swing by Olsen. Tipped off of Brown's hands. Stout with her own. Saved by Bartosz. Good dig out. Another chance for one of the Wildcats. Stout saved by Mathis. Maddie Schmidt with the quick tip. That one's good and falls. Kell gets hit in the back of the head. Oh, no.
Point, MNU.
She seems to be okay, just rolling her head. 15-11 is your score. Thankfully, she's not injured. That could be dangerous, and knee to the back of the head could be catastrophic. Baker takes their second and final timeout of the half, so your score is 15-11. We're going to go to commercial break here in the Pioneer Sports Network. We'll be back here in the Cook Center in a moment.
You need Jerry.
You said in Jerry law?
Injury law.
In Jerry law.
Injury?
You need Jerry. In Jerry law.
Back here in the Cook Center, your score 15-11. Baker uses both timeouts already, as they have none left. That could come back to bite them later if Pioneers go on a big run here. Very similar vibes to the first set. Weinberger set to serve. Almost an ace, and it is an ace. Chad Jenkins winds up like he's about to power punch that ball in a well, it's not 1-0. We're going to have to fix our score here. Okay, we're just going to keep playing. All right. Scoreboard got reset accidentally. Your score is 16-11. 17-11. Yeah, first time down the scoreboard, you can't blame them. That one goes out. Baker scores. 17-12.
Point, Wildcats. Dial survey.
Reichert. Weinberg back to Reichert. She comes all the way around. Handled well by the Baker Wildcats. Big swing by Murray. Murray. Double fish like a set and goes off her hands and out. 17-13 is what we have here in the Cook Center. Dial from the back left corner. Serves it over. Mathis. Weinberger. Reichert. Block. Comes back the Pioneers' way. Reichert again, tips it over. That one's smart. Kell. Yeah, I'm going to say that hit the ground. I thought the same thing. Reichert gets a tip. You can see the sideline on the other end swarming over there like fish. 18-13 is your score. Reichert is out. That's her second serve error of the season. She's going to get a sub. Dominique Bartosh comes back into the game.
Whitall serving.
Whitall serves it, gets it over. Bartosh. Weinberger down to her knees, gets to Munari, and that one falls in right in front of the coaches. 19-14, and they get the kill. Double sub, Mathis comes out, Pelkova comes in. Rodriguez comes in, and Mia Olsen comes out. 19-14. Rodriguez back serve, she can get 6 in a row. She's fully capable of doing so just off aces. Off of Rodriguez's arms and out.
Murray with the kill. Point BU.
Murray gets credit with the kill there. And Reese is going back to serve. She's got a lot of energy, folks. And every time she comes in the game, huge double fist, double high fives. You love to see it out of the Wildcats, Kate Reese. Weinberger, Runari, tipped and down on the Wildcat side. Murray tries to go with the kill. They get a stalemate right there, hand to hand. But the swing is already far enough down on the Baker side that it falls in for the Pioneers, 20-15. Thomas back to serve. Thomas on the right slot, just on the other side of Bartosh. Gets it over. Great little spin. Missy Pekka swings. That one is not handled by Emily Mathis. Missy Pekka gets it to go. She's been the leading person for them here in this second set. Total, she's got 6 kills on the night. 28 kills to 20 for the Pioneers, so they've dominated that side of it. And it's translated well, but not a whole lot of kills either way. It's been a lot of other stuff. Avery Lowe can't get it successfully. Scrambling is the Pioneers to get back in spot. They do. That one goes off the hands of Missy Pekka, and Munari gets the kill. 21-16. Point MNU. Subs. Reichert comes in for Bartosh. Munari back to serve. Munari gets it over. Missy Pekka. From Miranda back to Missy Pekka, and that one's blocked by Avery Lowe and Pelkova. 23-16. Sorry, 22-16. And now they got the celebration right. Anna DeGraffenreid doing some bench press over there. Good sip over there by Lowe. And she's going to get it to fall. Oh, wow, they called Pioneers in the net. Oh, man. Tough call, 23-16. Missy Pekka goes back to the line. Missy Pekka gets it all up and high and over. That one's a hard one and can be handled by Riker. That's going to be an ace. 4-point game. Pioneers still with 2 timeouts left. Missy Pekka again. All the way up in the air. Hits it. Handled by Munari. Reichard over Mathis. Free ball. Kell over to Whitlam. Whitlam gets it to fall on the line. Emily Mathis can't get there. 22-19 is your score. Three-point game. Missy Pekka, Mathis, Thomas, Pelkova swings. Not the swing she wanted, but it's still a kill. Hits out of bounds. So I'm not sure if they'll count as a kill. Goes out. Mathis goes back to serve. 2 more points away from winning set 2 and going up 2-0 on the Baker Wildcats. Mathis gets it over and over the line as well. 23-20. Subs for both sides. Brown comes back in.
Cal serving.
And Kale is going to go back to serve. Elfner comes back in as well. We get Olsen for the Pioneers for Pelkova. Thomas over to low on the right side. Doesn't fall. Kell gives him a chance. Free ball. Mathis. Thomas. Riker tips it over. Good placement there, but there's somebody already there. Avery Lowe swings right into the net and over and over down. 24-20 set point. Maddie Schmid comes back in for Thomas, starting lineup. Is in for the Pioneers. Callie Weinberger starts over the rotation. She gets it over. Whittom, Miranda, big swing there. I couldn't see who it was. No good. That one hits the pole. Reichert can't get it to fall inbounds. 24-21. Dial comes back in to serve. Need here to get a couple as she has already. She's been the big one from the back line, getting into the rallies. They're hoping she can do the same. They have no timeouts. They need to push it to 24 at the minimum. It is win by 2. Mathis. Weinberger. Tipped over by Riker, blocked by Whitlam. Murray gets blocked by, Olsen. Mathis. Weinberger. Olsen tips it way over to the corner. Kell handles it. Whitlam blocked by Olsen, and Mathis can't get her hand underneath. 24-22. 2-point game here. Dial from the left side. Swings, gets it over. Mathis, Weinberger, Olsen. Handled by Kell. Quick push over there by Dial, and it falls down. 24-23. Now the Pioneers call a timeout. They just need one more point to win this set. But the Baker Wildcats are fighting and scrapping their way back in. We're going to go to commercial break here in the Pioneer Sports Network. 24-23 is your score.
Welcome to the Heart of America Athletic Conference, where innovation meets tradition. Here, growth is not just measured in victories, but in the development of character and sportsmanship. Our student athletes compete at a championship level, pushing their limits every day. The Heart is committed to an uncommon student athlete experience that features some of the premier athletic programs in the NAIA. Our commitment to excellence goes beyond athletics, establishing a community of support and mentorship. But what truly sets us apart is the heart with which we play. Join us and experience the passion, the drive, and the spirit of champions. That passion and commitment extends off the playing field and into graduation. The Heart of America Athletic Conference, champions in competition, leaders in life.
Back here in the Cook Center, your score 24-23. Pioneers just need one more point to win this set. If they get it right here, it'll be 2-0. If not, they'll go back and forth as you do have to win by 2. Dial needs one here, gets it over. Reichert. Weinberger back to Reichert. Big swing. Doesn't fall. Good dig there by the Wildcats. Mathis handles that one. Whittom. Reichert from the other side. No good. Murray blocked by Olsen. Blocked by Reichert and down on the Pioneer side, though. 24-24. Wildcats come all the way back to tie the game, which means they can score 2 in a row to end this and tie it up set-wise. Dial. Again. Gets it over. Reichert to her knees, saves it. Weinberger to her knees. Free ball. Pioneers got to get set. They do. Double block comes, goes over the top and down in the corner. Missy Pekka gets it to go. Sorry to say Kylie Murray. Timeout again, 25-24. Baker just one more point to win set 2. And then the Baker fans on their feet. Look at this swing here. Just tips it over at the top of the double block, and Maddie Schmidt in the back line can't quite get it. 25-24. Got a couple Pioneers updates. 24-0 is your score at football. They went down on a couple quick scores, and just in the second quarter, they're up big, handling business down in Marshall, Missouri. Over in St. Louis, Missouri Baptist takes a 2-0 lead, which means most likely they will host the next round of whoever wins this matchup down in St. Louis on Tuesday, I believe. I will check that for everybody to make sure that is true. And here in the Cook Center, 25-24, the Wildcats take a 1-point lead and could possibly end it here with Dial in the back line, the exact person they wanted. Pioneers got to figure it out here. Had control the entire set, basically since like 5 minutes left in the first, and they just can't quite get it going yet. 25-24. Neither team has timeouts left. Dial has him again on the left corner. Dial gets it over. Renari, reception. Callie over to Mia Olsen. That one's down and good. Ties back up the game. 25 all. So the Pioneers stay alive here in set two. Have a big swing off Olsen. Riker's going to have a chance from the back line to give the Pioneers the lead. Riker over. Missy Pekka. Dial. Big swing by Whitlam. Block tipped. Handled by Munari. Weinberg back to Munari, and the block falls down on the Baker Wildcat side. 26-25 is your score. Pioneers now with another chance to win this set. Reichert from the back line. On the right side. Gets it over. Whitlam. Dial. Back to Whitlam. She's going to get a chance to swing it over. Reichert handles it. Runari with her chance. Dug out by Dial. Kell. Murray's going to give the Pioneers a free ball. Mathis, Weinberger, Olsen. Jumps a little bit too early and out. So it's another tie game here in set two, 26-26. Woo-wee. Just when you think it's about over, neither team could quite capitalize. A lot of fight from both teams here in the Cook Center on a Saturday afternoon. This is what it's all about here in postseason action. Whitlam. Just the top of the net, scrapes it. Bartosz handles it. Munari swings. Kell gets it. Good dig. Missy Pekka. Handled by Weinberger. Mia Olsen. Bell Munari, swings and down. So the Pioneers with another set match point opportunity. Set point goes to Rodriguez. Can she get an ace possibly just to end it easily? She's had the capability. She's done it before. Here's the swing. Easily handled by Whitlam. Dial. Over to by Kylie Murray. Tipped off the front line. Maddie Schmidt has her opportunity, and the double block goes down. Tie game 27 all. Olsen and Mathis come back in. Reese and Reedy.
Reese serving.
Reese wants her chance to end this. You can tell from her energy. She's got the enthusiasm to win it. They're going to try to attack most likely in the middle here. And it does. Bartosz. Weinberg. Munari swings. Handled by Reese. Dial gets to Missy Pekka. Good dig there by Bartosz. Munari. Handled there by Whitlam. Reedy. Doesn't tip anybody from the front line. Does not. Pioneers get it out of bounds. 28-27. Set point for the Pioneers. Back to serve Alex Thomas, the senior, with her big moment in the postseason tournament. Heart of America Conference action here. Alex Thomas from Olathe on the back line with the right hand. Run up, the hit, it's over. Whitlam, Dial, Reedy just gets it over. Munari, Thomas, low with the big swing, comes off the block. Good save there by Murray. Reedy with herself, Pelkova blocks it. Back to the Wildcat side. Murray. Thomas handles it easily. Mathis gets over to low. Can't she end it? Both sides. Driving across the line. Munari gets it. Low again. Second time in a row. No good. Kell handles it well. We got a volley here to end it, and Emily Mathis off of her hands. And another tie game, 28-28. Wow. And all that volley can't quite capitalize here. 28-28. Murray to serve. Murray gets it over. Mathis, Thomas, big swing by Palkover. No, she misses. Tipped by the Wildcats. Thomas dumps it over. Reedy, double block, comes off and down. Avery Lowe tries to save it, cannot. And now the set point goes to the Wildcats, 29-28. Neither team any timeouts. Wildcats with a chance to end it and tie up the sets. Murray from the back line. Bartosh almost with the ace. Brunari down the middle. That one's good to go. So what almost looked catastrophic for the Pioneers ends up being a point and tying up the game. Brunari, who gets the kill, is going to get to go to the back line with a chance here. Brunari. Isipuka handles it well. Miranda over to Reedy, off the arms of Thomas. There's going to be another opportunity for a set point for the Wildcats, 30-29. This is the longest set we've seen here in the Cook Center. Might be the longest for the Pioneers this season. Misi Pekka on the right side could have a chance to end it. Way up high and into the net. She can't handle her own serve, and it's 30-30. Mathis to serve. Everybody on their feet in our student section. Mathis. Kell. Miranda over to Reedy. Big swing. Thomas handles that one. Both teams go up for the block. Neither team can handle it. It's on the Pioneer side. Reichert with a swing. Mesipuka handles it into the net. Can they save it? Reichert again. And it goes back over. How did they save that one? Whitholm in the corner. Oh my goodness. Wow. 31-30. Wow. Reichert swinging and it just kept ricocheting off Wildcats back into the Pioneers side. That may have been one of the craziest plays I've seen all year. Kell from the right side is going to get a little run up and serve with a chance to win it. Kell gets it over. And Reichert can't handle it. The Pioneers get it across for a free ball opportunity. Good hustle by Mathis. And good swing there by Elfner. 32-30 is the final in set two. Baker Wildcats tie it up. We're going to go to at least 4 sets and switch sides here for 3 minutes. Wow, we're going to go to commercial break here in Pioneer Sports Network. Tied up 1-1 here in the Cook Center.
Baby, let's go!
Welcome to the Heart of America Athletic Conference, where innovation meets tradition. Here, growth is not just measured in victories, but in the development of character and sportsmanship. Our student athletes compete at a championship level, pushing their limits every day. The Heart is committed to an uncommon student athlete experience that features some of the premier athletic programs in the NAIA. Our commitment to excellence goes beyond athletics, establishing a community of support and mentorship. But what truly sets us apart is the heart with which we play. Join us and experience the passion, the drive, and the spirit of champions. That passion and commitment extends off the playing field and into graduation. The Heart of America Athletic Conference, champions in competition, leaders in life.
Back here in the Cook Center. And the Wildcats win a crazy second set, 32-30. Pioneers finished with 21 kills. Wildcats with 20. Both with 6 attack errors. Pioneers had 9 more attacks, so Baker had a more efficient attack. 2 service aces for the Baker Wildcats, 1 for the Pioneers. We'll check some individual stats here. For the Baker Wildcats, Whitholm with 9 kills leads the team. Murray and Messi-Pekka with 6 in second and third. For the Pioneers, not even close. Runari Reeves with 14 kills. Olsen with 6, Lowe with 5. Those are their top 3. For Diggs, Mathis with 8, Riker with 7, Runari with 6, as well as Weinberger. So very well evenly distributed there for the Pioneers. On the other side, Kell with 10, Messi-Pekka with 8, Whitholm with 6, as well as Murray. So both teams with a very spread out offense and defense. And now we're back here in the Cook Center after an adrenaline-boosting second set. We got to calm our nerves here. I'm even up here in the press box. Now 0-0. We got to reset the mindset. Muznari is going to go back to serve this time for the first person for the Pioneers. Munari to serve. Gets it over. Whitholm. Miranda. Big swing there by Stout. Good swing, 1-0. Point by the Baker Wildcats. Stout's got a, could I say, stout swing there. The big Wildcats. Good form, good height. Exactly what you want. Dial from the right side this time. Gets it to Riker. Thomas all the way over to back behind her to Lowe. That one goes out of bounds, 2-0. Dial again. Mathis handles it. Thomas over to Riker. Big swing. Hit out of bounds. And Chad Jenkins boosts that one into the next county. He's going to go back and clip that, I guarantee you. Chad Jenkins and the Pioneers get their first point of the set. For those of you who don't know, he lives for those down there on the sideline. Rodriguez back to serve from the left side. Gets it over. Dial. Over to Murray. Good block there by Reichert and Olsen. And it's tied up 2s. The worm on the sideline for the Pioneers by Rossetti and Brands. It's always something fun to watch on the bench for the Pioneers. Doing something crazy. They were doing bench presses over there with Anna DeGraff and Reed. It's always wild. Runari, Thomas. Low, down the middle. Mistapuka cannot handle it. 3-2. Pioneers take the first lead of the set. 3 in a row. Sorry, 2 in a row. Rodriguez, San Juan, Puerto Rico native. Gets it over. No serve, air. Runari. Swung by Riker, no good. Whitholm blocked by Lowe and Olsen. That one's good. Pioneers 4-2. Rodriguez into the net. Serve air. 4-3.
serving.
Whittle on from the back line. Serves from the right side. Gets it over. Munari. Thomas. Get a swing by Lowe on the right side. Dug out by Dial. Kell. Gets it over to Murray. Dug out by Thomas. Munari to Lowe. Nisi-Pekka gets the block.
Nisi-Pekka with the block. Point, Wildcats.
Tied up at 4s. Mia Olsen with the swing. Gets that one to fall. Nobody even moves for the Baker Wildcats defense. Nobody just stagnant. The Pioneers take back the lead. Nisi-Pekka, Dial. Nisi-Pekka, big swing, can't get it to fall. Reichert herself gets that one to go. 6-4 is your score. Point Pioneers. That one falls down on the Wildcats' point. Brown gets the kill, 6-5.
Brown serving.
Big swing there by the Pioneers and in. Olsen with the kill on the left side. Finds the line.
Riker serving.
That one's over. Handled by the Baker Wildcats. Callie Weinberger. Good save there by Emily Mathis. They get a free ball because of the efforts. Out of bounds. Brown can't find the line. Sorry, Reedy can't find the line.
Point Pioneers.
Eight to 5 is your score here in the Cook Center. Reichert gets it over. Big swing by Mesipuka. Blocked by the Pioneers. Weinberger, Mathis, Munari no good. Dial gets it to Murray. She swings over the top of the line and out. Oh, they're going to say tipped. I apologize. Could not see that from up here. 8-6 is your score. Subs come in. Bartosh for Reichert. Murray from the right side. Into the net and down. Serve air. 9-6. Both teams with loaded timeouts, 2 each. Both of them went without timeouts for the last roughly 8 points each side. We see Pekka with the big swing. Emily Mathis can't handle it. She's not having her best performance so far tonight. Thankfully, teammates have been there to pick her up. 9-7 is your score. Nisi-Pekka back to serve on the back line.
Service line violation by the Wildcats.
Service line violation by the Wildcats. Stepped over the line, so it's going to be 10 points for the Pioneers, 10-7. Thomas is going to go back to serve. Big swing there by Reedy. Hung up by Thomas. Mathis over to Lowe. Double touch by the Wildcats and out. 11-7. Kell. Miranda. Off the face of Stout. The block comes back to get her. 12-7, 5-point lead for the Pioneers now. That one goes Wildcats' way. They're not happy about the call on the Pioneers' side. And in my opinion, rightfully so.
Your block is out of bounds. Point, Wildcats. Kell serving.
Kell to serve. Thomas, big swing by Pelkova, blocked by Brown and down. 12-8, 12-9. Brown gets hers. I believe first block of the game. Sorry, third. First block shot, third block attempt. 4 total. Munari swings, handled by the Wildcats. Thomas off the arms, her good hustle by the Pioneers. And when Mathis can't get all the way over. And Whittom with a smart play just to go straight down. Just goes over, and that's going to fall. Kell from the back line, 12-10. Off the net at Munari. I'm going to say slightly tipped by the Baker Wildcats, so it won't be 4. Whittom tries to tip it over. That one doesn't touch the Wild Pioneers. Touches net, comes back. Point MNU.
Munari serving.
Munari to serve now. Munari gets it down. It's a good save by Kate Reese. That one goes over and down on the Pioneer side. 13-11, 2-point game. 3 subs, 2 subs, 3 subs for the Baker Wildcats. Dial, Murray, Macy Pekka. Dial's going to be the one to serve out of the 3. Thomas over to Munari. Dial saves it. Kell. Big swing by Whittom and right in the corner. Good call. Good call there by the line judge right in front of his foot. He looks down again to make sure that was the same spot. It was. 13-12, 1-point game. And that one was called in as well. So an ace on the line, 13-13. Not many words by the Pioneers right now. Momentum on the Wildcat side with Dial. Mathis, Thomas. Low tips it across, hits off the hands of Baker Wildcats on the block. And Whittom tries to get it back on a cross, can't do so, into the net. 14-13.
Rodriguez serving.
Pioneers have it. Riker swings. Handled by Dial. Murray. Tipped by Munari, but can't do much.
Murray with a tip. Point Wildcats. Whithall serving.
Whitall on the serve. 14 all. Either team is taking a timeout. After the last one, they're probably waiting. Whitall, Winari, good set reception. Big swing by Riker, comes off the hands of Dial, off the foot of Kell, and down. 15-14. Two subs, Weinberger and Madeline Angel, her first time on the court. So Molly goes with a different lineup than usual. And Weinberger serves. Dial over to Misipeka. Down the line and in. Tied up again and again. Their score 15-15. Sub is in.
Nauer serving.
Ariana Nauer coming in the serve for her first time today. She gets it over. Reichard right into the hands of Nauer and down. Not quite ready for that one. 16-15 as she comes out.
Riker serving.
That one goes the Pioneers' way. Tipped off the Wildcats. So they take a tie game here. Oh, and this miscommunication. They thought that Baker got the point. Ref said no. Dial over to Misipeka. And down on the cross. Tips top of the net. And now it's 17-16. So after the little miscommunication in Pioneers' point, it's now a 1-point game. Murray gets it over. Olsen with a big swing down and straight into the middle of the defense. 18-16. Point Pioneers. Emily Mathis goes back to serve. Baker Wildcat has it. Misipeka. Handled by Mathis. Bernard has it on the left side. That one falls down and in. Bernard with the kill. 19-16. 3-point lead for the Pioneers here in set 3. Neither team taking a timeout. Mathis gets it over. Misipeka with a tap. Weinberger handles it. Brunari with a big swing, blocked by the Wildcats inside the Pioneers' side, so it's going to be a point for the Wildcats, 19-17. All right, 19-17 is your score. 1:15 left. Blocked there by the Wildcats. Angel with the swing. Kell digs it out. Miranda gets it over. Good defense by the Pioneers. Back and forth we go. Reedy tries to tip it over. No good. Pioneers going to give him a free ball out of it, though. Miranda. Over to Elfner, and that one falls down. 19-18 is your score. Just a 1-point game here in the Cook Center. We are joined now by Jose Ramos, women's soccer coach. Thanks, Jose, for joining us.
No problem. What
Big
a game
game
in front of us, huh?
Oh, man. It's a good one here now. It's going to be a good one here later tonight. We'll get into that on the timeout break. Mathis, Weinberger, Minari. That one falls down. 20-18 is your score. 2 subs coming. So you got a big one here, 7 o'clock tonight. Where is it at for all the people listening?
Sorry, say that again?
Where is the game at tonight for those
Marshall, Missouri Valley.
To watch that on the Heart Sports Network, correct?
Absolutely. And Wilbur Network.
And Urban Network.
Yep.
Alex Thomas back to serve, 20-18. Thomas from the right slot. Gets it over. Kell handles it. Miranda over to Stout. Stout swings. Goes off, and Judge goes in. 20-19. I thought it hit off of our line, Judge. He says it hits off inside the square, so point the Wildcats. Yeah, last time you guys played them, a 0-0 tie at their place.
Absolutely, and the last 3 games we played been good games, so excited for that for sure.
Kell on the right side. Tips it over. Bartosh, Thomas, big swing by Munari, dug out by the Wildcats. Miranda, good dig. Elfner can't get it over and blocked well by the Pioneers. Wildholm does. Thomas to Pelkova. Barely gets a hold of it. Wildcat have it. Good dig there by Thomas. Can the Pioneers take advantage? Avery Lowe down the middle. Missy Puka handles it. Whittle with their own swing and straight down from Minari. It's tie game 20-20. Neither team taking a timeout. Tie game. Kell has the back in line.
What a game.
Man, been back and forth. I didn't see a 32-30 coming out today, but we might have 2 of those the way this game's going.
That would be cool.
Kell, Munari, back to Munari off Thomas, off the head of the Wildcats. Big swing there by Whittle, blocked by Pelkova, and down. 21-20. Big swing there, handled well by the Pioneers on the double block, and Munari's got a chance here, the back line, to finish the Pioneers off in the last 4 points. She's done it before in the first set. Can she do it again in the second? From the right slot, gets it over. Brown handles it. Miranda over to Whittle. Emily Mathis with the dig. Thomas over to Reichert. Big swing, over and out. 21 all. Another tie in this game. Neither team hoping to take a timeout. They think both teams have momentum, I think is what's going on. 21 all. Dial, who's been huge for the Baker Wildcats, back in the line.
Great game.
It's been a fantastic game and exactly what you want in the start of your postseason. Dial gets it over. Mathis receives it. Low swings. It does not get tipped and out. Dial almost goes to the ball, pulls her arms back slightly in time. Your score 22-21. Dial gets it over. Mathis handles it. Thomas sets it over to Reichert. Double block is good. Wildcats have it now. Yeah. And that one's even better. It's still alive. Both teams thought the play was dead. Avery Lowe tips it over. Now they got a free ball. Pelkova. Thomas over to Reichert. Reichert again. Mathis.
Wow.
Thomas over to Reichert for the 3rd time. 3rd time is not a charm, and it goes out of bounds. Pioneers lose the point after thought they had it. Wait, tipped off the front line. 22-22, so the R1 says Baker Wildcats got a hand on that. And there is no review here in volleyball in the Hart Conference. That's only postseason. So your score is tied 22 all. Wow, what a sequence of possessions there.
What a game, what a game.
So the save there by the Baker Wildcats was clean initially. Oh, and they're... Oh, they gave him a yellow card. I've never seen a yellow card here in the Cook Center. And they love it. The fans love it. The fans are all about it for Baker's side. The environment's going a little crazy. He gets a warning. He gets 2. He's ejected. Rodriguez back to serve. Kell Dial, big swing by Whitlam. Down the line and good. 23-22. Pioneers probably looking to call a timeout here. Molly does not. 22-23. 2 points away from winning set 3 and taking a 2-1 lead is the Wildcats. Back and forth all night. Neither team had a whole lot of success on the front line. Serve goes right back over to the Wildcat side. Murray swings. Mathis can't handle it. It's an set point. Now we'll get a timeout here. 24-22. Pioneers down 2 in this third set, tied 1-1. All right, so big game today, Coach. Obviously, it's the Hart Conference tournament, and it's a big opponent that could definitely boost you in the RPI and help you with seeding-wise, right? And it has a chance to host here for the Pioneers. What does this game look like for you as a coach preparing your players for this kind of game?
I think for us, we treated every game as a normal game, right? We're trying to keep as routine as possible. Obviously, it's a big game, right? You can't get away from the fact that it's a semifinal for conference. But at the end of the day, we just got to go there and execute and be us. I think the topic that we've been talking a lot about is just, hey, can we be us in regards to who's in front of us? So, yeah, I hope it's not as dramatic the game that we have in front of us here. But, yeah, I hope that we have a good result. The last 3 games we played them, it's been a loss, a win, and a tie. So it's kind of breaking that run and see how it goes. So.
Yeah, last game we said 0-0 tie is how you finished. How do you get the offense going against a stout Missouri Valley defense?
I think in that game was just about details, right? I think the details of finish our chances. I think it wasn't a matter of creating chances, it was more finishing chances. So going out there, finish our chances, doing what we do, and I think we can come out with a win today and hopefully play in the final. Yeah,
it'll be great to watch. For those of you looking to tune in, 7 o'clock on the Hart Sports Network and Urbanist Network, they will face Missouri Valley and Marshall under the lights and on the turf. It'll be a good one. Thanks, Coach, for joining me. Hope you have a good one tonight. Be cheering you on.
For sure. Thank you, Noah, and go volleyball. Thank you.
Whitlam on the back end with a chance to win it. Set point. Reichert handles it. Thomas, Olsen, big swing. Misipuka can't get it to go, and that one falls. 24-23. Point MNU. Weinberger serves. Needs one to fall here. And Baker Wildcat calls their first time out of the game. Or this set. I apologize. So, we'll get a chance to check in on a couple scores here. Football should be at half. They are. Still 24-0. Just about to start the third quarter down there. Over in St. Louis. Missouri Baptist gets the sweep on William Wood. So if the Pioneers win this one, they will go down to St. Louis to play in the second round, the semifinal round. And then tonight, like we just talked about with Coach Jose Ramos, your women's soccer team hoping for a big one, facing a top 10 opponent in Missouri Valley College. If they win that one, not only would it be into the finals, but would be a huge opportunity for them in the RPI. Would jump them a lot, as Missouri Valley is a top 10 team in the nation. 24-23 here in the Cook Center. Callie Weinberger back to serve, exactly who the Pioneers wanted. That one goes over. Kell, Misipuka, and way out of bounds, 24-24. So, guys, we got another tight one going overtime. It's exactly what you paid your admission for. Thankfully, our streaming's free until NAI National Tournament, so take advantage of that. Share the stream. Everybody should watch this great volleyball that's going on here. Murray can't get it to go. Pioneers handle it. Angel just tips it over off a bad set there. Dial. Misipuka gets it into the net, and the Pioneers have a chance here with their leading ace and Callie Weinberger to win set 3 and go up 2-1. Just like that, the team turns around. Baker calls their second timeout, 25-24. Tries to see if they can ice Callie in the back line. Ooh-wee. Can't get a break back here in the Cook Center. Second set goes 32-30. This one goes over points, 25-24 now. Hopefully, the Pioneers can just handle it on this point, take a 2-1 lead, and not get all of us into these anxieties. Oh my goodness. Crowd all into it. 40 seconds. Got all of our track athletes out here. They're all dancing the top line, basketball underneath them. Then the rest of our students, ASG, on the side. (25-24). Callie Weinberger back on the back line. The slow clap going. Can she finish it off for the Pioneers? On the right side, she gets it over. Dial over to Brown. Good save by Weinberger. Angel can't get there. And it's going to be a tie game. Oh my goodness, good hustle there by Angel, but a better spot by Missy Pekka. And we got a sub here. Ariana Nauer comes back into the game. She is a freshman from Western Missouri. She came in, got the serve over, but couldn't get the dig, and it cost them points. They trust her enough to put her back in here. Can she get it from the right side? She does get it over. Mathis, Weinberger. Riker, big swing, double block is good. Manuri, back to Riker, one-on-one. She wins the matchup, but dug out by the Wildcats. Nauer gets it over. Munari. Big swing by Olsen from Callie Weinberger. They go up one. 26-25. Quick pace by Mia Olsen on the middle set from Weinberger, and it falls. Olsen goes with speed and power to get that one to go, and it's set point here in set 3. Can the Pioneers take a lead? Reichert has it. Missy Picka handles the reception. Dial over to Murray. Blocked by Olsen. Blocked again. Reedy and Olsen going up. Neither one gets advantage. Back on the Wildcat side. 4 hits by the Wildcats. And they get an error to end the last point of the set. 27-25. Pioneers win it. Set 3 goes their way. 2-1 set lead for the Pioneers. Wow, and we're going to go back to set 4 here. When we flip sides, we're going to go to commercial break here in the Pioneer Sports Network.
Baby, let's go!
We are champions of character.
Jerry, you need Jerry.
You said in Jerry law?
Injury law.
In Jerry law.
Injury.
You need Jerry. In Jerry law.
We are back here in the Cook Center. Pioneers take set 3. They're up 2-1. We're going to go with some stats from the third set. 27-25 was your score. Baker won the kills count, 17-14. 11 attack errors for the Wildcats, 6 for the Pioneers. They had 6 more attacks, 50 on the Wildcat side, 44 for the Pioneers. Pioneers had a higher percentage, both not great. 18.2% for the Pioneers, 12 on the dot for the Wildcats. Now let's look at some individual stats through the first 3. The kill leader for your Wildcats, Whitholm with 14. Murray and Misipuka with 9 for second and third. For Diggs, Kell has 16. Misipeka was 13 and Whitholm with 8, as well as Murray. For the Pioneers, Bernari has 16 kills. Olsen with 11, Riker with 9. Those are your top 3 in the kill category. For Diggs, Emily Mathis got 15. And then you have a 3-way tie for second with Riker, Weinberger, and Thomas with 8. We're back here in action on the Cook Center courts, Rocky Lamar courts. As the Pioneers have a 2-1 set lead, can they capitalize here? Kell's going to be the server to start. A junior from Gardner, Kansas, Carter-Edson High School, serves it over. And an ace to start the game. And the first point of the set. Kell gets a low ball, dropping ball in on the Pioneer side. 1-0. Brunari with a swing, not handled at all. Brunari gets it to fall, 1-1. Tie game, Brunari to serve. Brunari from the outside. Reese handles it. Then to Miranda, then Whitholm. And they're going to say, yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Pioneers get the point, 2-1. Bernari from the right side gets it over. Whitholm. Miranda. Big swing by Brown. Handled by the Pioneers. Low her own. Tipped off both Baker Wildcats and out. Low gets the kill, 3-1. Brunari gets to Whitholm. Whitholm receives it. She gets it back for the tip. Thomas there. Mathis over to Reichard. Kell can't handle that one either. 4-1. Pioneers take a good early lead. They need to continue the success here in order to just take this one out of the hands. Don't even give them a chance. And face Missouri Baptist. Big dig by the Pioneers. Reichert has a chance on her own. Reese handles it. Big swing. Blocked by the Pioneers. Tipped over. Runari, Mathis, Reichert, free ball for the Wildcats. Miranda. And Stout can't get it to stay in bounds. Point MNU. Timeout Baker. 5-1 is your score. We'll check here exactly on what games there will be for women's volleyball. Yeah, so Tuesday, November 11th will be the next game for either one of these two teams, whoever wins, down in St. Louis. Time to be determined by the home team. Football back in action in the third quarter. 31-7, Missouri Valley puts up their first points of the night. We'll check some individual stats for those of you watching here. Drew Miller, 9 for 19 for 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. Rushing, Johnson with 12 carries and 107 yards for a touchdown. Andrew with 14 carries for 74 yards and a touchdown. Sam Gonzalez, 3 catches, 55 yards and tutty. Carter, 4 catches, 29 yards and a touchdown. So there's your scoring. Opponents on the other side for defensively. St. Justice has the only sack of the game for the Pioneers. Coleman with 2 pass pickups. Brown and St. Justice both with 1. There's been 1 interception. Matthew Putek has that one. Back in action here in the Cook Center. That one swung out of bounds, 6-1. Point Pioneers. Renari gets it over. Whitall, saved by Mathis. Good dig. Renari with the back line attack. Saved by Kell. Double block. Hits it out of bounds for the Pioneers. 6-1. 3 subs. Dial, Murray, Misi-Pekka. Dial to serve. Like we said all night, she's been the one to get it going for Baker Wildcats. Does it from both sides. She's going to the right side this time. Dial gets it over. Emily Mathis. Thomas sets it up for low on the right side. Digs well and out. Dial can't quite get enough of it to handle it inbounds. Point MNU. So your score is now 7-2. Pioneers still have a good amount of lead with Rodriguez coming back to serve. San Juan, Puerto Rico native sophomore for this team. Rodriguez. Kell receives it. And Murray tries to go corner, can't get it. 8-2 is your score. Point for the Pioneers. Six-point lead. Rodriguez gets it over. Reese can't handle it. Thomas. Low, just barely tips it over. Good save there by Kell to get back to the Pioneer side. Mia Olsen swings that time with a straight palm. And good defense. And Rodriguez down in the splits. Can't quite get the dig. So Baker gets that one. Whitall serves it. Renari. Good reception. Avery Lowe tries to swing in it. Gets it a little too far. Point for the Baker Wildcats. Yeah, Olsen tries to tip it over off the set just a little far in the net, and it's going to be another point for the Wildcats. Mathis tries to save that all the way in the back, slides and hits the backstop. Now it's a 2-point lead for the Pioneers as Baker Wildcats clawed their way back in. Whitall gets it across again. Reichard receives it. Mia Olsen, big swing off the arms of Dial and into the crowd. Caught by MNU basketball men's senior Caden Cabron. Callie Weinberger starts it over again. Serves it. Off the arms of Whitlam. Free ball for the Pioneers. Angel. Weinberger. Olsen. Didn't get enough of it. Olsen with the block though. off of Brown, trying to go quick. Capitalizes. Now it's 10-6. First double-digit points is the Pioneers. Weinberger just barely missed.
Pioneer service long. Point, BU.
Point, Baker, 10-7.
Nauer, service.
Ariana Nauer, freshman, back in the game out of Missouri. She gets the call from her coach. Serve comes. Gets it over to Mathis. Weinberger sets it over to Reichard. Double block. Falls in between them. They handle it. Pioneers have it now. Reichard. That one falls. 11-7. Or for you, those gas station fans, 7-11. We got a 7-Eleven over here by campus. I'm a frequent over there. They got like smoothies. I kind of get those smoothies out of the gas station every once in a while. Get some good protein too, somewhat every time. I mean, you know, it just depends on the day. At 7-Eleven. Misipuka blocks by Angel and Olsen. And off the shoulder, I believe, of Mathis, and down. Murray gets the kill.
Murray serving.
Murray to serve. Gets it over. Mathis. Over to Weinberger and Olsen. Quick play. Quick score. She gets the kill. Pioneers score 12-8 now. Mathis is over. That one goes into the net. Almost kicked by Misipeka into the. Well, she almost kicks our new video board. How dare she? Almost kicked the video board. No, I've done the same thing. Oh, timeout.
Timeout.
Baker.
We would like to give special thanks to all of our game day sponsors.
That's their second timeout.
Chick-fil-A.
So they're out. 13-8. We're going to commercial break here on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Culver's, reliable tree service.
We are champions of the character.
Jerry, you need Jerry.
You said in Jerry law?
Injury law.
In Jerry law.
Injury.
You need Jerry. In Jerry law.
Back to serve is Emily Mathis. She gets it over. Out of the timeout, can they capitalize? Misipeka out of bounds. Almost hits our cameraman Andy Medina and does not. Thankfully for our sakes and his sake. 14-8, 6-point lead. Bartosh saves it. Emily Mathis, good hustle. Now they're going to get a free ball. Wildcats, can they take advantage of it? Stout, big swing. Dug out by the Pioneers. Munari with her swing. Kell gets it. Miranda over by Withlam with a dump over from the back line. Misipuka tries to go up. First two Pioneers can't get it. Mathis over to Munari. Good volley going here. Neither team quite getting control, and Pelkova's block does it. 1-on-1, she wins. Point for the MNU Pioneers, and there is the bench press. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four reps there by Ann. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 4 reps over there. They did a little bench press on the celebration. That one follows as an ace for Mathis. We'll see if she can get 5. Mathis makes it an 8-16 game, now up by 8. That one handled by Kell on the reception. Misi-Pekka with a big swing. Angel Pelkova right there. Bartosh with a good save. That one goes back over the other way by Angel. Pioneers handle that one easily. Munari tips it over. Miranda taps it. Now Mesapuka over to Bartosh. Angel into the net. 16-9. Point by the Baker. Back serve is Misi-Pekka. Misi-Pekka with the high serve, probably a drop ball. She doesn't that time. Low serve, just barely over. And Munari gets that one to fall on the kill, 17-9. Misi-Pekka changes up her serve on that time, and Pioneers able to easily handle it and then get a good kill in the corner by Munari. Thomas back to serve on the right side, just outside of the Heart America logo. Thomas. Kell receives. Diet. Over to Reedy. Reedy gets blocked by Pelkova. Pioneers have it now on their side. Low on the right side. No. Kell to Dial. Dial taps with the right hand over. Mathis handles it. Thomas sets it over to Munari. Munari off the hands of Reese and down. 18-9. So the Pioneers look like they might just roll into this big win and set 3 to push them down to St. Louis on Tuesday. At least we hope so. No timeouts for the Baker Wildcats. That one is over by Bartosh. Dial over to Whitlam. Big swing, easily handled. Munari into the net. Didn't quite get her footing down on the jump or the landing. 18-10. Misi-Pekka, Brown, back in the game for the Wildcats. Pioneers stay the same. 8-point lead. Just 7 points for the Pioneers until they finish this set. Kell has the ball to serve. Goes almost long. Over to Bartosh. Good swing by Munari. Save there. Mathis takes that one out as well. Low. Swings. Neither person calls it off. And the Pioneers take advantage. Misi-Pekka and Nicole can't communicate well enough to try to get a dig off of it. 19-10. Baker season most likely on the line. They need a lot of points here to get back with no timeouts, and that's a serve ace by Munari. 20-10. There's Mathis on the dig. Thomas over to Munari for the backline attack. That one falls again. Munari doing it all here in the last couple points for the Pioneers. 4 more to go for a trip to St. Louis in the semifinals of the Hart Conference Network. Runari. Reese handles it. Whitholm, double block by Coburn low is good. 22-10. There was the worm by Kylie Brand and Janae Rossetti. 12-point game. It's starting to feel like it's done and over as long as the Pioneers don't do anything to hurt themselves. Whitholm, Reese. And they're going to say it went over the bleachers, which is out of bounds.
Point MNU.
Discussing it with Taryn Dial of Baker Wildcats. They're taking a long huddle here as the ref talks to the coach as well. He's just asking clarification. Where's the out of bounds? It's right there in the bleachers. 23-10. 2 more points to go. Runari still has it. Over. Handled by Nichols. Good dig by Reichert. Runari saves it. Emily Mathis gets it over. Good defensive set there by the Pioneers. Quick dump by Dial. No good. Reichert gets blocked. Tripping over to each other. The Pioneers on the opposite side of the ball. Low. Tips it over. Wildcats handle it. Reichert's got the dig. Thomas back to Reichert. Can she get a point? She does. Nichols can't handle it. And it's set point here. Match point here in the Cook Center. 24-10. Runari just tips the top of the net and gets it over. Dial. Brown tips it over. Emily Mathis. Good dig. Thomas sets it over to Reichert on the left side. Dug out by Kell. Brown's going to give the Pioneers a free ball. No, it's into the net and they lose. The Pioneers take it 25-10 and set 4 to advance to the next round of the conference tournament. Pioneers win it 3-1 here and they sweep the Baker Wildcats 3 times this weekend, this season. What a game that was by the Pioneers and the Wildcats here in the Cook Center. That means Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday night, the Pioneers will be facing the Missouri Baptist Knights over in St. Louis. Catch you then. We got another big one tonight. Women's soccer is going to face Missouri Valley at 7 o'clock. Tune in for there. And for us in here in the Cook Center, that is all we have, folks. Good night.